Wood Elves it is. The good thing about playing the Wood Elves is that anyone that's not on a team already has a pretty good chance of getting on the team at some point, because Wood Elves do tend to die. A nice... yes, we should. There we go. There we go. Wood Elves versus Orcs at even TV. I think in that bet, Minoras, everybody loses. Everybody. Oh, so we actually just straight up paid the... See, this is what I don't... I always feel like a little weird thing. Like, we had perfectly even TV, right? And I did my inducements, and then afterwards he paid money out of his petty cash to then do inducements. So I feel like the inducement should then go back to me and say, okay, now you've got 50. Now you've got 50,000. That seems... It seems a little bit unfair that he gets to see me with no inducements and then go, okay, I'll spend some money. Whereas if I spend 50,000, he would then get 50k in inducement money. I think. Do we want to kick or do we want to receive? We'll try kicking. Every time we did say, like, honestly, this may not work out for us, but we did say that we were going to try and start kicking off and then... And then defending with 11 players, and then trying to do it that way. But I'm not sure. I mean, has anyone else had that? Is that not? I mean, how did it work in Oh, you've heard other people talk about it. Yeah, it does seem weird. It does seem weird that the second person who gets inducements gets to just spend money out of his own money, and then it doesn't go back to the first guy and say, okay, the other guy spent 50k. Here's 50k inducement money. But never mind. Never mind. Oh, set up our players in defence, right? Okay, where's you're a Rog guy. And you are a Rog guy. Okay. Right then. And now we set up the good old screen. We do have a catcher. And we will leave our catcher for when we are...
You wearing perfume, Jim?
No, it's a scent. Very different from perfume.
What do I think of the star players? I think the star player stadium enhancement is really good for certain teams. Like we have actually got the star player one on our Orcs now. I feel like for Orcs it's really good. Someone was saying that it could be good for Dwarves, but then again for Dwarves you're pretty much always going to go the bribe one. I feel like the star player one could definitely be good for Lizard Men. Like being able to get Sibley for like however much it would be. Is Sibley like 240 normally? Being able to get Sibley for 190 I feel like is pretty powerful. And do we want to kick? Nah, I suppose we want to kick. Do we want to try and kick shallow here? No. No. We want to try and stall him. The game plan is to practice our did we do the guard tower? I think I might have
lone player
Oh,
is a dead.
I think I might have swapped it back for the altar, but maybe. Oh, he made a dwarf team with the altar just because there's a star player for 60k, so he basically gets it for free. That is definitely a good idea. Definitely don't disagree with that. Maybe if you were going to play the dwarf team, I mean, I actually feel like the dwarf team without the death roller. Oh, is that Farblast? Is that his name, Farblast? The guy who's got the we will wrestle. So I don't know. Yeah, maybe you could do it instead of. I feel like you go one of two ways with the dwarves. You either go bribe death roller like we did, or you go altar, don't get the death roller, and then just keep your TV lower and play with a 10k star player. I feel like that's a very good idea. I definitely don't think that's a bad idea at all. Gonna need you to stand up, good old Treesif. So the good thing is he is playing. Well, I say the good thing. He doesn't have subs, and he is playing with a goblin. So we can definitely take a swipe at some of his guys. Him having a babe though is actually really bad. You feel like I set up too far back. Is to have a full team to set the ball carrier. Okay, maybe. Yeah, maybe that is something we need to get. Yeah, maybe I'm too in the habit of doing this. Maybe I do need to play further forward. Okay, yep, we will try that next game as well. Then, if we're going to kick off, we will set up closer to the to the line as such. I suppose, yeah, because then we could maybe get 3 or 4 elves to just go hunting down right now. Okay, we will do it that time. We will move up next time. Please stand up. No. Okay. Right. In that case, then.
Safety in numbers. They may be fast, but once you grab these bozos, you can usually strangle them easily enough.
Yeah, no, I definitely see what you're saying. No, yep, I suppose we should be more aggressive on getting to the ball carrier, especially because we have a guy with kick. You know, like kick the ball deep and then just send a bunch of guys down the field just to make life awkward for him. Definitely not the worst idea in the world. There's the blitz gone, which is good. So we don't have to survive any more blocks this turn. Well, when you say they are not the single best piece in Blood Bowl for nothing, be aware that our War Dancer is Nosedive. He has been both the worst piece and the greatest piece in Blood Bowl. You know, in between games. You have a strength 4 War Dancer, you're now scared to play the team in case he dies. Yeah, the blitz was a bit odd. Like straight blitzing the dodge guy with just a straight up strength 4 guy. It was a bit weird. Like, if anything, you would probably want to blitz the... Does he have no tackle, though? Is this like a, I'm just going to go mighty blow everywhere and get absolutely no tackle? Right, yeah, he has no tackle that I can see. So, okay then. And has he got much in it? He's got guard there. Doesn't have guard there. Okay, if you stand up. If you please stand up. Oh, skip. Surely we get 1 dice on the ball carrier with the strip ball. I mean, he does have sure hands actually, so the strip ball doesn't make a difference.
Good old-fashioned fight.
But it's still a 1 dice with a reroll against the guy that only has block. I feel like that's worthwhile at this point. Is he going to dump it off? I mean, if he does, I'm actually okay with that.
That player should punch the other
Really?
enemy players quickly.
Did he just
Try anything.
Did he just roll a straight up 33% catch? He did the game. Why do you hate me, game?
That's disappointing.
Oh, that is indeed disappointing, to say the least. Straight up 5+ catch. Why would he dump it off to the goblin who's standing in 2 tackle zones? I don't get it. I mean, granted he has catch, but even so. Oh. Sometimes you just got to hold your hands up and say, game, why do you hate me? Right then. So there's our blitz gone. So now it's just let's dodge some stuff out of the way, I suppose. No tackle, no tackle. Okay.
That one is up there with the best.
No, I can't really afford to reroll that. We're going to need our rerolls. The good thing is we're going to take what? Now we're going to take 2 blocks, and
Is the assist going to be enough to come out
there's
on
1.
top?
Well, probably more blocks now if he pushes him this way. I just can't get over the 5+ the 5+ goblin catch. That's just outrageous. I honestly feel like at that point he would have been better off just not using dump off. Strange.
The ball is handed off and play continues uninterrupted.
Oh, KO.
Casualties so early in the match? Hey, I might actually start paying attention.
That'll work. Surely that's not... Okay, so he gets 1 guy here and then he moves these guys in. Okay. He keeps leaving gaps to blitz. No tackle here. No tackle. No tackle anyway. Okay, good. Oh, this tree.
Bob, did you know that there are all Skaven leagues played in great caverns underground? The teams are backed by the powerful greater clans, so you have Clan Skyer teams, Clan Eshin teams, and so on.
You lost me after Bob, Jim. Don't...
Oh, what grace! What nimbleness! I'm totally won over.
Blah, blah, blah. You're passing the ball back. Interesting.
I'm just so upset that he hasn't yet had to use a reroll on this. So unfortunate.
Priest Paws would struggle to dodge through that defensive line.
That helps.
Did this guy leave his brain in the
Because the good thing about the Bonehead is that if he does actually run the Goblin all the way down here, the rest of his team can't catch up, and I feel like we can at least get the strip ball guy to take a blitz at him, and this guy doesn't have sure hands or block, so I feel like if he does run the have I tried Dark Elves yet? No. The next team we make will almost certainly be Skaven or Dark Elves. I'll just do a vote on it come the time and see what happens. Yeah, no, not only just not on stream, Minoras. I've never played them in my life. But then again, I'd never played Wood Elves in my life before I played Wood Elves. So, but yeah, no, the next team is going to be Skaven or Dark Elves. I haven't decided. I'm almost certain that Chaos will be our last team because Chaos are the team that I have the least interest in playing. Oh, I got the hiccups.
Don't forget to pick up your team.
That's good. Well, there goes a reroll, at least. Does lose his tackle zone. Good.
Safety in numbers.
So now, if we just straight up, like this guy doesn't have guard, if we just straight up put a guy here, and then make one leap, then we get 2 dice on the ball carrier with our strip ball war dancer. Like leap with a reroll. I feel like that's pretty reasonable. But we are gonna screen first, I guess. Or at least screen as best we can.
I've often wondered, Bob, who would win in a fight between you and Morgan Thorne.
Contractually, I'm not allowed to say, chump. Suffice to say that the matter has already been settled. Haha, here's some friends. Mark my words, Jim. This guy's got legs that would put a grasshopper to shame.
The ultimate weapon of a war dancer is powerful spring.
Yeah, I mean, we have strip ball.
Good defensive block.
So again, we're just kind of making life awkward for him. It's not ideal, but... God damn it, Trezif. Well, at least he stood up. So at least he might tie up the troll for a bit. At least he stood up. We will give him that. In that case, then we're just going to go back to... I feel like we'll do this. Just to make things a little bit more awkward for him again. So yeah, at least now he has to pick the ball up again, which is good. And his thrower's actually tied up, so he can't go do it with his thrower. And his lack of tackle, does actually make it so it's not very easy for him to get rid of these war dancers.
Knuckle must be holding him up.
Hopefully, again, I don't think it's gonna be the end of the world him trying to pick the ball up. I do hope he at least has to burn. My hope is that he burns a reroll doing it. If he burns a reroll trying to pick it up with the goblin, I'm actually pretty okay with that. And I would so love to get an Agi 5 war dancer. That would just be amazing. Just to be able to leap for fun everywhere.
Gobbo's got them.
Oh, he didn't have to reroll
That's not
it.
a
Never
bad
mind.
thing. When they want to, goblins can be really hard to get a hold of.
But the good thing is that now he's so worried about the war dancers, he's left me another 3 2-dice block on this guy. Because now I can just run a guy around here to negate this tackle zone. And then I can just run a guy around and get a free 2-dice.
One more step in.
I would kind of like to do it with that guy. I mean, I can blitz from...
This player should be brain transplanted.
Okay. So I feel like if we put a guy in here... Then we get 2 dice with the... 2 dice with the... That guy?
They're going for the ball.
Anything but that. I need a both down or a pow. Oh, game, why'd you hate me? That sucks. Again, this is one of those, we've got 4 dice on him and he's not gone down. Ugh. Do we want to follow? Yeah, go on then. We've got wrestle on that guy. So I'm actually kind of okay with that. I might actually just put a load of tackle zones on the ball carrier here. Wrestle dodge guy can go there. If I've got any wrestle dodge guys, they're gonna go be annoying to this guy. And you're going to go there. Okay. Okay, yeah, that was... I feel like that was probably our best spot. Because if we actually... Like, 4 dice on the guy with the wrestle guy... You know, if we get a power or both down at any point on those 4 dice, we're in a pretty good spot. Is that... That's a push, that's good.
At the same time.
Loosen the cage and let the pretty little dog.
I mean, we're still in an okay spot as far as stalling goes, but... That was definitely... That was definitely a good one. The dodges do help, though.
Less defenders there are around the ball, the easier it's going to be to move.
That's good. So I assume the plan is he's going to go out round this way and around.
One less
and then
for the ball carrier.
I mean, he could just straight up dodge through with Stunty.
Less pressure. Good.
Ah, that hurts.
The darker they are,
This next game.
harder they hit.
Okay.
Ouch! He was snapped like a twig.
Oh no, the double skulls. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what he does. I mean, I assume he just gets rid of this guy and then he goes around.
He's wrestled into the ground. Oh, awesome.
Goes around this way and tries to cage up with these guys. But these guys can't actually get that far. So if he does go around this way, he still kind of has to stop here. If he goes too far forward, then we can chase him down again. And we still do have one reroll for another. If we do get a chance to hit the goblin again, we're in a good spot. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Another player on the ground.
So he failed one.
Spitting teeth about this.
Oh, come on, game. Why? Why every time we have a good game do people... It's like, oh, I rolled a dice and didn't go my way, I'm going to concede. God damn it. Oh, well. We get some star player points. Oh. Disappointing. Disappointing. I know we got a miss next game now, and we've got a miss next game, and we didn't even get a chance to do anything useful with the, like, we didn't get a chance to score or anything. Oh, sucks. Never mind. Right. Yeah, I can't really fire that guy. Oh, I'm not gonna fire that guy because he's a Roger lineman. Do I want to buy another lineman just for this game so I don't have to play with a loner? I don't know. Yeah, Slick, I do, but I hate it. I just hate the concede. I hate it. I hate it. It's just me. Just me. You reckon I'd say... Yeah, I'm not... To be honest, I'm really not overly... I really don't want to play with 2 catchers on this team. Because the fact is, we've got a Movement 9 War Dancer with Sure Feet who we are going to get sprint on. Like, playing with 2 Strength 2 pieces just seems like asking for trouble. Oh, I suppose... Alright, you know what? We'll do it. We'll do it. Chat wants it, so we'll do it.
Isn't that the company that you owe a great deal of bad gambling debts to?
That has nothing
we probably
to do
need
with
a...
my
We probably need a couple of...
spontaneous endorsement.
Although, actually, let me see. I wanted another reroll. Team roster. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go. Oh, what am I doing? Karanak. Karanak is next on the list. Let's do this. There we go. And we're gonna play with 13. We're gonna be playing with 12 next game, and we're gonna be playing with 13 the game after. Because I feel like at this point we need to we need to go. Everyone wants that gold. Wants that gold. We probably need to start playing with a couple of subs because of the because they are our Wood Elves are definitely squishy. So yeah, let's crack on and see how we go. I might try and sneak in one more Orc game before the end of the night, Corn. But we did play a few on the Orcs, so we are going to do Woodies for now. Okay, Wood Elf. Wood Elf catches. The general consensus is that Wood Elf catches are really good. So
time for some blood.
What's this, Orcs?
All organizational details have been settled. The match can begin.
How many rerolls do you need for a 1500 TV Orc team? 3. Only ever 3 rerolls. Anything more than 3 rerolls is a waste. Like if you have more than 3 rerolls, especially if you then get someone with leader or anything like that, if you get more than 3 rerolls, you just end up wasting them.
I hope the front door is locked and your phone is switched off. It's match time. And nothing can come in the way
what
of
was
a
that?
head coach and his
Sorry,
blood
what?
bowl. Good day, sports fans.
Trezif the second, something happened to the first tree, and Squiggy said he had to leave. Oh, that is glorious. Glorious. I love it. You disagree, do you, Guitar Bot? I assume you disagree about the reroll thing, but each to their own, man. If you disagree, you are more than welcome to put your side of it forward. My personal opinion is that anything more than 3 rerolls is too much. Because by the time you get leader, and then with the random kickoff events that gives you a free reroll every so often, you just end up with way too many rerolls. The amount of teams I play against that have 4, 5, 6 rerolls built into their team, and at the end of the half, they've still got 3 of them left. I do not. I think more than 3 is too much. If you have a good reason as to why more than 3 is a good idea, I'm all for hearing it. I really am. But I personally don't like more than 3.
Orcs are a hard team to fight. They're good in a
Yeah,
so
branching
we
out
have
from
to
animal
go
puns
game.
into
Focus on the ball.
into tree-based puns. You personally reckon you go 2 reroll when you got pocket? Well, exactly. Yeah, I mean, if you want to go 2, by all means go 2. I just mean like 3 is the most. Where's Wrestle, guys? Not all teams have access to leader. Yeah, but even okay. Let me clarify then. Even if you're on a team that doesn't have access to leader, I still stand by the fact that more than 3 rerolls is too many rerolls. Like I think any even remotely well developed team, or any team that's even got even at 1500 team value or whatever, once you've started getting some skills, more than 3 rerolls is too many. If you need more than 3 rerolls every game, then you're just having either A, really bad dice, or B, you're doing something really wrong. But that's my personal opinion. I think more than 3 is excessive. Right, there we go. Okay, where's a... We'll leave one of our catches out for now. 4 reroll on lizards, 4 reroll on chaos. Again, if you feel like 4 rerolls on chaos and lizards is a good thing, then maybe I could see the argument that you want 4 rerolls on chaos early and then later on you drop a reroll. But having 4 rerolls on a high TV chaos, no, I don't necessarily agree with that. I feel like 3 is still plenty. But yeah, as I say, each to their own, man. People build their teams all kinds of different. Like, I've seen a lot of chaos teams that have a bunch of rerolls, and every time I see a chaos team with a bunch of rerolls, I know. It's not the cheapness or the value. It's literally just a case of honestly, I just feel like having more than 3 rerolls is just more than you need a lot of the time.
Don't do it again.
That's all.
I hate bad puns.
Like I just think 3 rerolls is enough. But I'm sure there are people out there that build their teams with more rerolls and think more rerolls is better. I'm just not of that opinion. Oh, loads of turn. That's actually okay for us. Both teams losing a turn. And he doesn't have kickoff return or anything. So he has to spend at least 1 turn going to get the ball, which is good.
This is going to be decisive.
You made a Wood Elf team with 0 rerolls yesterday. Yeah, I've seen that Wood Elf team that has a tree, 2 War Dancers, and all positionals. It's not the way that I would start a Wood Elf team, but I have I've definitely seen that starting lineup. You go all positionals and a tree and no rerolls. Hopefully in this game we can branch out. Oh god. Oh god. Please make it stop. Let's have a quick look at his team, by the way. He has got the Blodge. He has got Le Tackle. Some more. He's actually got a lot of tackle as far as all teams go. He's gone, instead of going Mighty Blow, he's gone lots of tackle, which is actually probably better against us than the Mighty Blow spam, because the tackle spam means he's more likely to be able to actually hit us. But we'll see. I mean, even though he has got the tackle spam going, we still do we still dodge out pretty well.
Should be good.
Most of the time.
Come on, guys, together.
That works. Oh, slick. That's a good one.
And that's a holding maneuver, if ever I saw one. This player is certainly the best choice for this action.
Okay. Oh. Does he re-roll that? Oh, it's Loner. Oh, go on, Treezif. You show that troll who's boss. Oh, the stun as well. Nice. Okay. This one has tackle. Kind of would very much like... I could get there. Let's see. I mean, this is all going to be a little bit of a risk. Okay, good. I mean, if you go in there, and if you follow... Actually, you stay. Good.
getting up close and personal, Bob.
You need to be close. So close they can smell your breath and see the dead insects in your teeth. And it's down for all.
That's the one that doesn't have tackle. So. Oh, what? We rolled a 1? That one I'm going to reroll. There we go then. Okay, let's see what you're going to do now. He may indeed Hail Mary over my head. He may indeed do that. But then if he does that, so be it. It probably would be easier to do that if he had Hail Mary. But yeah, the thing is, no matter which way he does this now, he has to pass. He has to throw it over an elf, and throwing over elves is always going to be pretty risky. Like, would you really want to throw over an elf catcher? I certainly wouldn't. I mean, maybe he can get far enough. Yeah, I mean, he could probably go there and do the throw. Like, I probably should have made a going for it and gone here. So he can get over there and do it. But still, it's not, like, easy. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. If he does throw it over here, if it goes badly, we're okay. And if it goes well for him, then we can still go at him. Like, we've still got 2 guys down here. We can still get some of these guys around. We'll see. I felt like it was worthwhile trying to pressure the ball, at least. And seeing what happened.
They've gone into the opponent's tackle zone. Should be good.
Well, there you go. That's good. Oh, he's actually going to burn the reroll. Kind of surprised at that. Oh.
Well, at least they're not dead. Yeah.
This next game, okay. So we've already lost 2 elves. Oh, 1 elf. Oh no, it was the last game we lost an elf, and then you can see the. So I assume he's going to try and. Yeah, you know the thing is, I would have saved the reroll for the catch because he doesn't actually have anyone with catch. So if he is planning on running over here and passing to the goblin or something, I definitely would have saved the reroll. Yeah, you'll be relieved if I win this game. Oh god, oh god. Unless he's literally just going to try and cage up with the thrower, maybe get the thrower in here. But then I still feel like we pretty easily get a strip ball block against him. So I don't feel like that helps him much. I mean, I know this guy has tackle, but we still get out on a.
They've thrown the ball off. Not far. But
Okay, right.
their hands.
Okie dokie. Right then, what do we do here? Oh yeah, we are almost certainly going to try and pass over the top. It's just a case of where. I'm just deciding. Like the plan is going to be to pick up with this guy and throw it. Just a case of throw it to whom. One strength wrestle versus... He's got wrestle.
That player is about to get punched above
That works.
and below the belt at the same time.
The player's taking the ball, and the end zone is close.
I can't pass it to the catcher because the catcher got injured. He is off the pitch, good sir. But yeah, I feel like we're in a reasonably good spot now. Take a cheeky little 2 dice on the goblin. Oh. Do I want to re-roll that one? Oh. I hate rolling. This is second one we've rolled on this War Dancer. And if we don't re-roll it, is he going to end up... No, okay, he didn't get injured at least, but... we have 2 catches, but one of them is standing on the sidelines. Because we were defending first, so I figured I'd put the extra lineman in. So yes, we only had one on the pitch, and he went off due to an injury. And now it's just a case of, do we try and stall, or do I just score, get it out of the way, and then try and stall him? We should probably try and stall for at least 1 turn. As soon any turn, if he ends the turn and he can't actually reach us in the corner, we will stall another turn. If we ever get to the stage where he can actually reach us, we'll just score and be done with it. Score. Yeah, no, we will. I mean, the thing about it is, I mean, like, I do feel like wasting a couple of turns against the Orcs is definitely worthwhile. Even if it's only 1 turn, just to make it so that he has to score in like 3 or 4 turns.
He's following up, hoping to get the
So it's our turn 4 next, and then it's his turn 5. So then we would score, and he'd be, yeah, because then he only has like 3 turns to score. So I'm kind of okay with maybe just wasting 1 turn. But it does, a lot of it depends on where all these guys end up. If he's got blitzers in range of the corner, I would just score and see if we can stall out again. The injury hurts, but we'll be back up to 11. He's going to foul my War Dancer. Oh no, I'll almost certainly I'll almost certainly stand the War Dancer up and run him away. I'm not talking about stalling and basing up all these pieces. I mean, if he cannot reach the corner here, then I will quite happily just run my elves away, waste 1 turn, and then go back to and then just score. That's all. I'm not going to try and base him up or screen or anything like that.
That player later, if they win.
Yeah, I mean now he can he can definitely reach. So we're just going to score. Like there's no. I may take a free 2 dice block on the goblin. But other than that, we're just gonna score. And again, I'm really surprised he burnt his reroll there. That's one of those ones where people just like they fail a block and they're like, oh, I'm gonna reroll because I failed a block. But using your reroll there doesn't actually help him in any way, shape, or form. I mean, yes, it gives him a foul on the War Dancer. But considering he probably needs to score in 4 turns, like having no rerolls now is probably a bit on the iffy side, to say the least. So yeah, I suppose we just take our score and be done with it. Okay. On good old Moobot.
If they keep doing that, we'll be in double figures by the end of the second half. A fresh start, fellas.
Right.
You can return to the swamp.
Same again, I suppose.
Important thing, gotta keep possession of the ball, not lose it. Strike back would be terrible.
But yeah, that went a lot better. Putting a lot of pressure on the ball carrier early, and then yeah, he ended up burning a reroll on like a really weird block, and then the pass went bad. Another reasonable kick. So we just try and stall for a few turns, and then we are golden. Can't wait for next week. You're getting a new mic. Nice. Which one?
Yeah,
Which one did you opt for?
Fight. Moved right next to a teammate.
You didn't route that drive. Did you not? I think you did. Didn't you? Didn't you route that drive? I'm not sure. Didn't you route that drive, but then you were standing next to the troll, so it all kind of worked out? Or was that the last game? No, that might have been the last game. Oh, I don't know. You're getting the Blue Yeti. Nice, nice. The Blue Yeti is a very nice mic. I myself am using, what is it, the Snowball? Which seems to do fine for me. But yes, the Yeti is a very, very nice mic indeed. From what I can gather. I didn't move you. Oh, right. Maybe Chesif, maybe you are correct. Maybe I just expect you to root so much that that I just assume you are permanently rooted. Maybe I am wrong. The skill kick is a good first choice before dodge for one lineman. Honestly, that one I would say is debatable. Not debatable in that it's a bad idea. Just it kind of depends on your playstyle. If you feel like you can make good use of kick. What team specifically are you thinking of doing it on? Tipiak? Because if you're talking Wood Elves, I definitely think Wood Elves can benefit from having a guy with kick. Specifically for this reason. To try and kick the ball deep and then just run past and put a load of pressure on the ball. And I do think that dodge on a lineman was good. You can definitely do without it on one lineman. They still dodge pretty well. And against the teams that have a lot of tackle, it doesn't matter anyway. So, you played Dark Elves? I personally have never played Dark Elves, so maybe someone who plays a lot of them would know better than me. But I definitely feel like kick is a worthwhile investment on a lot of teams. Especially Elves and the Agi teams. I wonder if I can... That would be pretty funny if I could actually get... No, I can't. Because I'd have to do the 50% dodge out of... Yes, no, actually... He has tackle, but he doesn't. Does he have tackle? No. So either way, it's just a leap and then one dodge to put an immediate tackle zone on the ball. Oh. He doesn't have. He does have tackle. Okay. Well, they all have tackle anyway. You know what? We're gonna do it. While I got a reroll. We've got 3 rerolls.
It was hilarious.
You got sure feet? We do. Oh, would you look at that? That is glorious. Okay. Can he even? He can't even. He can't even blitz me away now. He can't. He can't even. He can't even blitz me away. But yeah, I definitely feel like the kick thing is debatable. What I would tend to do on a lot of my teams is I would get kick. Like, I would give all my linemen one skill, and the very first lineman that gets to level 2 then gets, like, then you can start being a bit more, you know, having wrestle on some linemen is very important for the elves.
Dance, jump. Is there anything they cannot do?
I bet you they can't put 3 McMurray sandwiches into their mouths at the same time.
Okay, do your worst, good sir. Like he can't even blitz me away. Like no one can reach me to blitz this guy. So now he has to make dodges with his thrower, or face the wrath of nosedive. You would get kick as a matter of virtue on a wood elf team. Yeah, no, I could definitely see what Slick is saying. Like on a wood elf team, it's very important. Like it really does help you out a lot. On dark elves, you can kind of go without it for a bit longer. He can get an assist on the he can indeed get an assist on the dancer and blitz with the ball carrier, but the ball carrier doesn't have block or anything like that. And to get an assist, he has to roll 2 go for it. So it's certainly not easy for it. But yeah, and the thing is, Tipiak as well. The other thing is as well, what you can always do is you can always try. Like again, this team is very good at the Blood Bowl as a game. Is very good at being able to just try it out. Like try out a team with kick or whatnot, and then if it doesn't work out, just make a new team. Oh, and that is. Don't you just hate to see that kind of thing happen? Never mind. So he made the dodge, the pass, and the catch, and he didn't have to burn a reroll. That's the only sad part. He didn't have to burn a reroll, and that just like that hurts. That really hurts. I feel like we were in such a good spot there. We've done such a good job, and now we're pretty boned. We could have spread our guys out more, but I kind of got distracted, talking and stuff, which happens. Oh, that hurts. Yeah, exactly. All bullshit. All bullshit. Best bullshit. Yeah, oh, so yeah, he doesn't even have any rerolls left. Yeah, if any part of that goes badly, we have a really good chance of scoring again. Oh, it's a bit disappointing, really.
I can see a sign saying slippery surface at the edge of the pitch.
Right. Let's see how. Stand up. Okay, don't stand up. Okay. You have tackle? You do. Which could be a problem. When I get one die, I'll take 1 dice, wrestle. There we go. That helps a lot. We like that.
Awesome.
So first things first. You go. I suppose it's worth making 1 going for it. With a reroll. Okay, good. That's a lot going for it. But he is our best option, actually. He does have dodge. He doesn't have block, but he is definitely our best option. It's a lot of dice. But no 1s. Oh, no, because we can't. We have to go that way. Okay. So maybe then... What's that? A 50%? And then an 83? So 50% and then an 83 with a reroll. Oh, what's this way? This guy's got dodge. So 67. Has he got tackle? No, right. So 67. 83. See, that's 50-50. That is a lot of 67s with rerolls. You can't. Oh. You're telling me you can't do it this way? Yeah, you can do it that way. So that's 67s. And that's 50. Oh, you know what? Just do it. There we go. Just do it. I can't be bothered working out anymore. Just do it. That sweet, sweet elf bullshit. That's all we need.
That's it. Aim for the ball carrier.
That's all we need. Just run around. Run around, do elf things. Who cares? You stand up. You go over there. And you just stand up, just to be annoying. There we go. Okay, it's done. It's done. Whatever, it's done. It's just done. Just do elf things. I can't. I was desperately trying to work out the best way to do that, and eventually it's just like, okay, just do elf things. Oh, that was pretty rough. I'd feel pretty rough if I was him. Where's our thrower? Our thrower's over here. Okay. So he's going to go mark up the thrower, but then he's quite happily just left our War Dancer down here on his own. Oh, that sweet elf bullshit.
As effective as ever, these black orcs.
It was just. Yeah, exactly. That's what. Yeah, I suppose that's kind of the essence of the elves, isn't it? Don't think, just do. What's it? Don't think, feel. Where's that from? Sounds like a Bruce. Oh, it's Bruce Lee. That's a Bruce Lee quote, isn't it? Don't think, feel. I'm sure that's from a Bruce Lee film. You got to bomb it deep to nosedive. Well, that is indeed the plan. We've got 2 turns to make this work.
Put some pressure on the ball carrier. Move quicker.
And from here, the way he's done this, I assume he's going to blitz with this guy. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe he blitzes with this guy. But that's still only 1 dice. Unless this guy's got guard? No. Yeah, so he gets to do a 1 dice blitz here. And if it doesn't work out, we get to basically do, what, a handoff? And then use sprint to get around as far as we can. Yeah, okay.
Knuckles balls, Jim.
Oh, he got a pal. Never mind.
Ball.
He did indeed get a pal.
Headshot.
What does he do now? Is he actually going to go for the pickup? Okay. This may actually make the... If he actually goes for the pickup here, this may actually work out in our favour. Because if the ball scatters, now our dodge... Oh, he actually made it as well.
Right under the opposing team's
I cannot believe that. Oh, he actually made it. Oh, so yeah, this is a great turn for him. He actually rolled... He rolled 1 dice into a pal, and then he... Oh... The good thing is, we're definitely going to get some blocks on him. Has the tree done anything? No. The tree very rarely does anything. The tree likes to just lay around in the middle of the pitch and do nothing. Yeah, we are going to get 2 dice on him, which is good. You stand up.
All this focus on the ball is against the spirit of the
it's a
game.
shame that's not the...
Give me more random violence.
follow.
Only use for a ball, in my opinion.
This is the wrestle guy. Oh, come on, game. No 1s. I just don't want 1s or skulls. Both down? Oh, there we go. There's a pal. Good. I want to push him... I want to push him this way, because then there's less chance that the ball actually goes near...
Not far from the end zone.
That actually works. Right, what do I want? He got tackle. He does. Can I reach? I have got strong arm.
Break up, Jim. You've got time for another glass of wine before that ball comes back down.
There goes the ball. High into the air.
They can score.
That sweet, sweet, sweet elf bullshit. What's his turn 7? Can he even... Can he dodge away and one dice me? He could, but then I could probably pick the ball up again anyway. I do have sure feet as well. That sweet, sweet elf bullshit. Has there ever been anything more glorious? Yeah, no, okay, you just... Are you going to stand up this time? He stood up at least. He stood up. You can't believe that worked? Well, to be fair, like, again, this is one of those situations where it looks a lot worse than it is. Like, we really didn't... We had to roll... These are the dice we rolled that turn. Like, we got a 2 dice on the goblin, which didn't work. And then to blitz the goblin, we had 1 dodge and a couple of go for it. So no 1s, and that's fine. And we had a reroll, by the way. So we did 1 dodge, 83%, and a couple of go for it, and then we get another 2 dice on the goblin with wrestle. So that worked. And then we needed 83% dodge, 83% pickup. Again, no 1s, and we're good. And then the pass, our thrower actually has pass and strong arm and accurate. So the pass roll was not actually that bad. I'll have a quick look actually. Nosedive catch. There we go. Look. Dodge 2, pick up 2, pass 3+. So I had a 3+ pass with a reroll, and I had a 2+ catch. So it's not like it looks really crazy, but because of the way, because we got a double on the thrower and got strong arm and accurate, like it's actually pretty easy for him to do that. He can do that pretty well, and it makes well, Nosedive's going to get another level up. Look at that. He slept like a log. Yeah, no, that went well. That went well. Did we get we didn't have any KOs. Okay. Injury to the catcher sucks. And now we get the ball back again. But yeah, no, that is definitely one of those situations, especially when you're playing Wood Elf. A lot of the times, like, you might be playing Wood Elf and they do some ridiculous stuff like that, and it's like, oh my god, like, he just rolled 1,000,000 dice and everything's going in his favour. But that's kind of what Wood Elves do. Like, the way all of that stuff, as weird as it looks, and like as crazy as it looked with all the dodges, there was nothing that I did which, like, none of the dodges or the pickup or anything like that. The only thing I fail on is a straight up 1. That's it. Everything else, anything but a 1, I'm golden. And then the pass was only like a 3+ pass with a reroll into a 2+ catch. So easily doable. Easily doable. Burn Down Helsing is rooting for the tree. I think oh god. You know what? As the words came out of my mouth, I realised what that was, and god damn you, good sir. God damn you. Right. That pass was indeed beautiful. It was a glorious, glorious pass. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what we're going to do here.
Plague fly in my coffee.
There's the kick guy. Have we still got a random dirty player lineman? Or is he off? No, where's that? I could have sworn we had a dirty player. Oh, there he is. There he is. There he is. I knew we had a dirty player lineman knocking around somewhere. This is good. Right. That's good.
Roots like his, it's not going to be easy to shift.
I'm not so sure. With a good block to the trunk, you'll end up flat out on the field like any other player.
Why is that? Oh, there's a little goblin in there, right? Okay. Oh.
The lower they are, the shorter the fall.
What did he roll there? Did he just straight up roll? Yeah, he rolled a snake eyes. God damn you, nosedive. Everything was going so well. You just caught that glorious pass and and having a good game, and then you just like, nope, snake eyes. Well, I've had enough. I've had enough. Gotta love the yeah, exactly. Well, to be honest, the tree is just the tree is spectacular in its ineptitude. It really is. Like I will say though, someone did say to me, and again, I almost certainly do not give the tree enough credit for this. Someone said to me that you end up taking far less casualties when you have a tree in your team, and I can definitely see why that may be a thing. Because there are a lot of games where the tree at least soaks up a few blocks, you know, or just gets stuck in there and annoys a few people, you know, things like that. So I can definitely see that it's not. There is definitely something to be said for the tree soaking up some blocks that would otherwise be thrown at elves.
That's what the cool kids are saying nowadays, isn't it?
The attacker has an assist.
You take less casualties, but you also win less games, according to the stats. I can definitely believe that. I can definitely believe that. A lot of the time, it is like just playing with 10 men. Like after the first two, like literally, there's so many games where the tree throws a punch, doesn't injure anyone, and then spends the rest of the game doing nothing because he can't actually reach anyone after that. It's just, it's literally like, unless the tree immediately injures someone off the line, it's horrible. Or unless you can get some good level ups on internet to get rid of the, you know, if you can roll plus movement on him, or you can roll jump up or something on him. I don't know. Anything good on him that makes it does make him infinitely more useful. But yeah, it is hard. It is hard. The tree is indeed hard. Yes. Is he actually going to go foul? He's going to go foul him. He does have a bribe, so I don't blame him.
They're going to spend time on the bench for that.
This next game, okay. We can live with that. Like, honestly, all I want to do now is just try and score a third touchdown and put this game out of reach. I feel like if we score again, we're pretty golden. No tackle, no tackle. How you doing, Evan Monkey? Good to see you, my man. No, I'll do that one afterwards.
Not a wise place to end your turn on the border of the pitch. If the player gets pushed into the crowd, well, last time that happened, it took 3 days to piece the body back together.
Oh. Yeah, that one I'll reroll. Yeah, exactly. Well, the good thing is, at least if we score quickly, then we're golden. He can actually start doing stuff again, but we'll see. I'm pretty sure he can't get anyone round just to straight up blitz us without making a bunch of dodges.
He'll get an assist now. Wuss.
Unity is strength.
Oh. Well, there goes. Oh, you blitzed the catcher then? Okay. Well, I understand it. I get it. See, this is my problem with catchers, though. They're just... Every time I put a catcher on the pitch, he immediately seems to just get ruined. Oh. Well, there goes his reroll at least. Oh, he rolled the double ones. The snake eyes. The snake eyes are important. Has this guy got sidestep? No. Just a stun.
I think it's
Oh,
the knee that gave
the one. Oh, the snake eyes. And an injury. Oh, the snake eyes injury. And he's our only other war dancer. No, we can't really. Oh well. At least the ball's probably in a weird enough spot that he can't score. It would be hard for him to score twice from here. Yeah, looks like Aubrey's caught whatever Nosedive's got. Aubrey must have been eating out of Nosedive's packed lunch or something. the snake eyes into the injury on the touchdown as you run into the end zone. Always a good one. Always a good one. Oh, so now our tree gets to stand around doing nothing again. It's all on Don. It's all on Don Pelicano, really. Although it's almost certain that he's just going to punch this guy and then just run over and pick the ball. Oh, well, he does have to still make go for it and stuff. At least. Oh, that was brutal. That was brutal.
Force him back and then pow. The ball is
The good thing is he can't actually. He has to try and pass. Like he can't just stand on the line there like that. Because if I manage to make some dodges, even with one dice, if I just send him off the pitch, that would be pretty bad for him. Is he not even going to try it?
Will the big one manage to lay out?
Well, not trying it seems a little bit iffy. So now he gets what, like a one dice block here.
Smells weakness.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I only need 5 to get to him. So unless he actually powers me, I can still. Okay, yeah. So now I just need to make. I mean, even if he pushes me here, it's still just one dodge, and then I get a 1 dice. Unless he's going to run. Make it go for it that way. Okay, I mean, it does make sense the way he's done it. It definitely does. So yeah. Next turn he picks up the ball, I suppose. Or that would be his plan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Has this guy got tackled? He does. But this guy doesn't have dodge anyway. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Why is he running this guy back here? He needs to score. Like, don't run back that way. He's your scoring threat. Right. In this case, then. Okay, good.
That's it. Get in their face.
I might as well just do it this way. It's going to be the same either way.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah, I'll quite happily do that.
The fans are ravenous, and so am I. Just one more step.
Sweet. Okay. Whew. If we lose you, will owe the Fantasy Mafia a lot of money. gambling all that gold. Oh, dead and injured 4. Oh, them Wood Elves. The good thing about the Wood Elves is if you have to play games with players who are missed next game, it's not the end of the world because you can because loner linemen are actually okay for the Wood Elves. They're not obviously it's not ideal to play with loners, but they're actually okay. Three-0 indeed. 3-0 indeed. That first half just was really good. Nicking not on in the first half, getting the ball off him early, and then getting the second score is what does it. Like if you can score twice on his drive, like against like Orcs, Dwarfs, a lot of those teams, the bashy teams, they're just not quick enough to score 3 touchdowns in a half. Like it just doesn't work for them. So if you can actually score twice on his drive, then you're pretty much, you're at least guaranteed a draw out of it. Get a blitz, eh? Go on, Tree. I'm going to give you a chance for glory. Take that troll down. Take him out. Oh. Never mind. Did it bounce? Oh, he failed the catch. Okay. But yeah, no, that went pretty well.
That player is the one to use. Good call.
I'm not even sure what we're going to take on our thrower. The way things are going, I may very well just end up taking like Nerves of Steel or safe. No, someone was telling me that safe throw is not actually that good. But Nerves of Steel definitely would be worthwhile, I think. And then I'm not sure what else. I'm not sure. We're just going to take a bunch of passing skills on him and just basically keep him out of trouble. And then every time he gets the ball, just sling it and be like, okay, let's do this. You know, we've got 2 catchers and we've got a movement 9 war dancer. We've always got a deep threat somewhere. Oh, that animation. Oh, that animation I love that animation. Phew. Is that where the ball is? Oh, okay. How do I build human throwers and catchers? I personally, early on, humans are one of the teams that you can actually have. You can actually go 2 different ways. Or I say one of the teams. You can. There are lots of teams that can do it, but you can go one of 2 ways. For a human thrower, you can basically turn him into the equivalent of a runner. You can go like block. You could basically just go block and then like fend, dodge if you can get a re-roll. You know, and just basically pick the ball up with him and use him to run down the pitch in a cage. Or you can go the other direction and go block, accurate, and then just take all the passing skills, like you would with a normal thrower. As far as the catches go, again, you can go one or 2 ways. You can either just go full on. I would always get block first on the catches, but after you get block on the catches, you can pretty much go one or 2 ways. You either go just like try and get like movement, sidestep, things like that, and just turn them into a deep threat. Just try and get them down the field, get them to survive with like block and sidestep and things like that. You got plus agi on the thrower. If you got plus agi on the thrower, just turn him into like a literally an out thrower. Just sit back with the ball in hand, and then when you've got someone free to try and pass it to, just chuck it long. If you get a double, another double, get strong arm or something. But yeah, the thrower thing. As far as the catchers go, though, the other thing is you can with a catcher you can turn him into a defensive player. You know, and have him deal with like gutter runners and skinks and stuff. So instead of going sidestep and all that, you go maybe tackle, maybe dauntless. You can turn him into like a ball hawk. But you can go like diving tackle, shadowing. You know, just a bunch of random stuff which just makes him hard to shake, basically. And yeah, like Squiggy said. Sure hands makes you. Yeah, exactly. You can basically turn your thrower into basically another good defensive player, but that happens to have sure hands. It can definitely work out that way. I personally just like to go turn my thrower into an actual quarterback, just because I like it. I think it's fun. And then the catches I tend to. When I get them, just use them as like deep threats. Just run them down the field. Just try and score a lot. But that's just me. You can do it either way.
The end zone is in sight. It's a solid tackle.
Oh, come on, game. What? The Black Hawk caught it? Damn you, game. If the ball scattered this way, we might have been alright. As it is. But yeah, no, I would definitely. The thing is, you kind of need to have a plan. Like have your plan beforehand, and then just stick with it. Like, just decide whether you want to go like if you want your thrower to be a runner or a quarterback, and if you want your catches to be about like catching the ball deep or using them as defensive players to annoy skinks and stuff. Yeah, like Squiggy said, humans are one of the teams that you can really do, like, you can take a lot of different skills on a lot of their pieces and it's still pretty viable. Like, there's a lot of different routes you can go with the human team and it still be a fairly sensible way to do it. Timber indeed. Oh, don't die. Oh, that's okay. How you doing, Astral Dream? Good to see you, my man. Welcome back. How's your day been? Wrestle or block on the lineman. On a human team, I personally go block. Because my human team is basically I tend to go guard first on the blitzers. So I do tend to throw a lot of blocks with my humans and use the blitzers to blitz people and put guard in place. And you can, like Blackneck says, you can go a mixture of both. You could maybe take wrestle on a couple to put them on the line, so that when they get a both down, they end up on the floor and don't die. They take less blocks that way. Do I want to? I kind of want to Apo that. Like, we don't need to Apo our War Dancers anymore, and everyone else is expendable. So, yeah, I'll Apo that. It's a Roger lineman. I want to keep him. But yeah, I can definitely see going for wrestle both on one. No, not both on one. I can definitely see going wrestle on a couple of linemen and then going block on the rest of them. I personally would. I personally go more block than wrestle, but each to their own. You wouldn't Apo the line elf. Yeah, the thing is, like, it's a line elf, but there's only 3 turns left, and both of our War Dancers are already off the pitch. The only other guy we might not want to lose is the thrower, but the thrower's going to get fouled for the rest of the game anyway. And the rest of the players are just line elves regardless. So there's no one else that I'm saving the apothecary for at this point. Block on all men's catchers can wrestle. That definitely sounds like a good way to go. No long term. Okay, so now we're pretty much like, now that he fouled the thrower and the thrower got no long term, like, we're pretty much a case of now it doesn't really matter. If people die, they die. It's unfortunate, but. Oh, we got a level up on Frag Bob. Nice. The goblin foul animation is pretty cool. Ha, take a pow. Ah, didn't even break armor. Never mind.
That player's earned their wages today.
Good old tree going for it. Let's do this. Oh, look at that. Look at Treesif. Look at Treesif doing it. Doing it when it counts. At the end of a game, you're winning 3-0. Favourite animation is the Death Roller injury. The Death Roller foul is just like... I love that one. Just looks like he proper mangles the guy. Just all over his face. You want to see Tree piling on? I just... Oh god, Tree piling on Tree. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it just for like, if on the next... No, see, I kind of want... See, yeah, no, you know what? I took guard last time, but I'm not taking guard because that's a waste on this team. We're not throwing enough blocks to make guard worthwhile. I will almost certainly go... Grab turned out to be okay. Grab did indeed turn out to be okay last time. The ogre pot. We saw the ogre piling on the big belly flop. That's pretty funny. We did actually see a piling on Crocs as well at one point. That was pretty good.
It would seem that the coach has finally looked through the manual.
Yeah.
There's a tree within IFEs. We jump up, piling on, wrestle and grab. Oh, that is brutal. That is absolutely brutal. That really is. I mean, if you like, honestly, if I rolled jump up first on the tree, then I would almost certainly go piling on afterwards. Just for why not? Like, it sounds glorious. Anyone that needs 25, 6, 14. Okay, these two. These two get to try and pass to each other for a couple of turns. Or one of them at least. 14, 14. Yeah, we pass and then hand it back off. He's... Oh. How you doing, Rowan? Good to see you, my man. It's been a yes, it's been a while since we played with our mustachioed Bretts. Unfortunately, the Bretts have been retired. They got absolutely butchered eventually. At the moment, we are running lizard men, wood elves, orcs, and dwarves. Right, 14. You go there. 14. You go there. You get sacrificed to the gods. And this is how we go. Okay, sweet. Oh, we get an extra reward. Nice.
Hey, Jim. How many halflings does it take to change a candle in a lantern?
Well, they're very short, so maybe quite a few.
My experience is...
The ball is in the player's hands. What next?
Oh, look at this. Oh, a last-minute pass. But will it go anywhere?
You have the ball. No, you have the ball. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, so hopefully we get a level up on him next turn. Unless he comes and ruins it. Treesif. Cheeky little SPP. Cheeky little SPP. No. Oh. I wanted you to get some SPP. Never mind. Why? What does the most line elves have Roger block? Yeah, mostly I go wrestle dodge on the line elves if I can get it. That's generally. To be honest, I'm pretty much going to go wrestle dodge on near enough every elf. Like I'm almost certainly not going to. I'm probably not going to take block on anyone apart from like the war dancers. But yeah, I'm probably going to go mostly wrestle dodge.
This is going to be decisive.
Passes dependent on agility. Yeah, but both passes also dependent on agility. So having an Agi 4 thrower actually helps. Taking, yeah, I think we've got block on our war dancers. It may do, Jeremy, but I am dumb. I am dumb. I do some dumb things. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. As I said, like the war dancers, the way it worked was the war dance was one of the few.
You need to be close.
Was one of the few things that we. Well, they were the ones that leveled up first, and I just took block on them because I take block on stuff. I was new to all this wood elf malarkey. Do we have catches? Yes, we did not start with catches, but we do have 2 catches now. They do spend a lot of the time off the pitch, but we do have them.
Here comes the last chance pass.
There we go. Okay. There's your level up. Senor Pelicano. Oh. Do they start with... Yeah, I assume that they... Oh, right. Okay. That's why. Oh, we want the snake eyes. Never mind. That's what you meant about taking block on the war dancers. Yeah, sorry. I just remember from looking at a team, I think the war dancers are the only pieces we have block on. We've kind of been taking wrestle on everyone else. Block. Yeah, everyone else gets wrestle dodge. Oh, I don't know what we're going to do with the catches yet. But, that's yes. That's quite alright, Don. It's quite alright. It's quite alright.
They'll need to get rid of the ball. Now there's pressure on them.
And there we go. Let's say GG before the turn ends. Before the game ends, I suppose.
This could be a sack. I love it when that happens.
That works. Does he re-roll it? Oh, he does. Okay, going for the power. I don't blame him. Oh right, okay. Leap, dodge, fend? That sounds like a weird combination of skills.
What's that player doing?
Rolling on the ground in agony. And here comes the other team.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, Minoras. I've noticed that you really dislike Fend as a skill, don't you?
This play is made out
You
of
are certainly not a big fan. Every time anyone mentions Fend, Minoras instantly goes Fend. Ugh. You don't like Fend at all, do you? There we go.
An incredible match. I thought my heart would almost beat on more than one occasion.
Screw Fend. There we go. Okay, back up to 150k. Oh, and Treesif. Treesif gets MVP. Oh, is he destined for glory, or is he for the? Is he going out back for the in the good old chopping shed? Right. You're going to miss next game. Sure feet. So this is either going to be movement if we can get it. If not, we're getting sprint. Okay. Sprint. Although we could get, you know what? We could get catch. Or like diving catch. No, we'll go sprint. We'll go sprint. I love the fact that we can go so far with him. Because it's so good to be able to just leap over the line and put instant pressure on the ball carrier nice and deep. Actually does us a world of good. You sir are going to get dodge. Yes, you are. You are going to get dodge as well. Unless we roll something. Yep, okay. And now comes the important part. The part we've all been waiting for. Oh. And he doesn't roll a double. Okay, so what are we going to do here?
Also on tonight's show,
Piling on.
Jobo Hairyfoot comes back from the dead to talk about his remarkably short tenure as captain of the Greenfield Grass.
Piling on. You really want piling on? No. I mean, I suppose grab is the sensible thing to take. Grab really is the grab. To be fair, actually, last time before we sent the first Treesif out back to meet his demise. Yeah, the thing is, piling on is great for when he roots, but more often than not, when he roots, people are just going to run away from him. Even if they fail the dodge, piling on is still useless. We could just sack him and do Treesif the third. Yeah, the thing about piling on resetting take root, piling on only resets take root if there is someone close enough to him to actually use a block on. Like, that's... Break tackle. God, no. I don't know. I don't know whether to fire him while we have the money. The tree seems so bad as it is. Yeah, you know what? Sorry, Treesif. Like, you're gone. Like, it's time for a new tree. Ugh. I refuse. The tree is bad enough as it is without. Oh yeah, and you also need to follow to piling on as well.
Did you know? Back in 2479, the experiment
Indeed. No, we're just gonna go for another tree. Like I'm not even entertaining the thought of doing anything with this tree unless he rolls a double for like jump up or plus movement or something. It's just Treesif the third. Treesif the third, destroyer of my soul. That's who he is. Right, 30. So we're going to be playing with one catcher down. We're going to be missing our War Dancer for the next game, which really hurts. But never mind. Onwards and upwards. John Cedar. Dun, 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 dun.